Today's video is all about a name that's been making headlines, especially in Africa, Ibrahim Traore. Who is he? Why did he rise to power so quickly? And what does his leadership mean for the future of Burkina Faso and West Africa as a whole? Let's find out in detail. Ibrahim Traore was born in 1988 in Bondakwi, a small town in the Moham province of Burkina Faso. Not much is widely known about his early childhood, but what's clear is that he was an excellent student. He studied geology at the University of Ouagadougou before joining the army. Traore joined Burkinabe Army in 2010 and quickly made a name for himself as a smart and dedicated officer. Over the years, he served in various parts of the country, especially in the north and east, where terrorist attacks have been a serious problem. Many of his colleagues describe him as disciplined, strategic, and respected by younger soldiers. To understand how Ibrahim Traore rose to power, we need to look at the political situation in Burkina Faso. Since 2015, Burkina Faso has been facing increasing attacks from extremist groups linked to al-Qaeda and ISIS. The previous government struggled to control the violence, which killed thousands and displaced over 2 million people. In January 2022, another army officer, Paul-Henri Sandaogo Damiba, led a coup and removed the president at that time, promising to restore security. However, under Damiba, the situation didn't improve much, and many soldiers felt betrayed. That's when Ibrahim Traore, then a captain, stepped in. On September 30th, 2022, he led a second coup, removing Damiba from power. Traore argued that the government was failing to protect the country, and that new leadership was needed to fight terrorism more effectively. At just 34 years old, Ibrahim Traore became the youngest head of state in the world. This made headlines internationally and inspired many young Africans who feel disconnected from older political elites. For many people, he represents a new generation of leadership, young, determined, and ready to challenge the status quo. Since taking power, Traore has promised big changes. He says his top priority is to regain control of areas held by terrorists and to protect civilians. He has also spoken against corruption, promising that his government will be different from past administrations. One thing that makes him stand out is his stance on foreign relations. Traore, like other leaders in Mali and Niger, has been critical of France, the former colonial power, and Western influence in general. Instead, he is looking to strengthen partnerships with other countries like Russia, Turkey, and China, seeking military and economic support to fight insecurity and build infrastructure. Ibrahim Traore has gained huge support among Burkina Faso's youth. Many young people see him as a hero who dares to stand up to powerful countries and defend national interests. There have been massive rallies in support of him, where people wave his pictures and chant his name. But his leadership is not without controversy. Some human rights groups have raised concerns about press freedom, military abuses, and a lack of a clear roadmap for returning to democratic elections. International organizations are watching closely to see how he balances security, freedom, and governance. Burkina Faso remains one of the world's poorest countries, facing economic hardship, food insecurity, and constant violence. While Traore has promised to defeat terrorism, this is not an easy task. Extremist groups are well armed and operate in remote areas that are hard for the military to control. Moreover, the country's economy depends heavily on agriculture and gold mining, both of which have been disrupted by violence. Rebuilding trust, creating jobs, and bringing back displaced people will be huge challenges for his government. So, will Ibrahim Traore succeed in his mission? Only time will tell. Some believe he has the courage and vision to make a real difference. Others fear that without strong institutions and clear plans for democracy, the cycle of coups and instability might continue. One thing is certain. Ibrahim Traore has already made history by becoming one of the youngest leaders in Africa and the world. How he uses his power will shape not just Burkina Faso, but could influence politics across the Sahel region. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helped you learn more about who Ibrahim Traore is and why he's such an important figure right now. What do you think about him? Do you believe he can bring positive change to his country? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, please give a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more interesting stories and deep dives into global leaders and events. See you in the next video. Take care and stay informed.